I like beer. That may not be news to you. But what may be news is that I've never found a beer I like more than Schaefer. I like it because my last one always tastes as good as my first. At Schaefer's Lehigh Valley Brewery, Country Pure Waters, Croydon Brewed. So my last one tastes as good as my first. And you know, so will yours.
Hey folks, thanks for joining me once again for yet another episode of SwillinGrog's wonderful world of beer. And yes, the world of beer is truly wonderful. And these times that we're in, yes, they are appalling. Anyway, it's All American Beer Month this month on my channel. And before me, I have Schaefer Beer, which comes in at 4.4% alcohol by volume. And these days it's brewed and canned by the Pabst Brewing Company. And on the can, I see it claims to be America's oldest lager beer. Now, Schaefer was a very popular brand in the United States back in the 70s. The brewery got bought out by Stroh's at some point in time, and then obviously got absorbed into Pabst. So Pabst these days are a virtual brewer or contract brewer. Yeah, I think Molson Coors or Molson Coors these days, brew their beers. They still got a contract with them, and I think the brewery where Schaefer was brewed in Pennsylvania is now owned by the Boston Beer Company. Believe it or not, I think they bought it off Diageo. Anyhow, proudly brewed in the United States of America. And it says established in the United States in 1842. So it's a brand that's been around for a while. Yeah, but apparently these days it's only available in the US in little niche markets. But fortunately for me, my good mate Wayne over in Pennsylvania was able to get this Schaefer beer quite easily and send me this can. So thank you, Wayne, once again. You've sent some tremendous brews that most of which come from my untapped wish list. So it's truly amazing to have this can of Schaefer before me. Anyway, I'm going to crack open this 355ml can, or 12 fluid ounces in the imperial measure, and pour it out into this Pilsner glass that Jez sent me recently. Been looking forward to using this glass actually, and I think this is the perfect beer to have in it, or to christen it with, in fact. Okay, so I'll plonk that can down there, and let's get a look at this. Yeah, well, it's a clear golden colour. Well, actually it's got a slight sort of haze to it, quite effervescent. Little over 2 fingers of bright white fluffy looking head. Let's move on to the aroma. Alright, not getting a lot in the aroma, just a subtle smell of, sweet grains. But look, this is going to be my first beer of the day, so I'm dying to dive into this. So a huge cheers to you, Wayne, for sending this, and cheers to you, the audience. Let's dive into Schaefer. Wow, that really hits the spot. Yeah, a lot of subtle sweet malts up front. Nice sort of breadiness to it. Wow, absolutely refreshing, crisp and clean, and all that you look for in a lager, really. Very hard to fault flavour-wise, and no real bitterness to speak of. Yeah, probably just some bittering hops in there, just for balancing. But look, the first thing this reminds me of is Pabst Blue Ribbon, and I guess that's not surprising, seeing it's brewed by Pabst. Yeah, very reminiscent of Pabst. Probably doesn't sort of have that champagne quality that Pabst has. But yeah, look, it's really nice. If I could get a slab of this, you know, with ease here in Australia, then yeah, I'd be buying this quite regularly. Yeah, it's really good. A really fine example of a adjunct American lager. Let's have another gulp. Now, I believe that this isn't the same as the Schaefer from the 1970s. Apparently Pabst have at some stage reformulated it. But look, I mean, as far as the taste goes, it's, yeah, really inoffensive, very pleasant, very easy drinking. The body's somewhere between light and medium, leaning towards light. But my word, it is just absolutely hitting the spot. For me, it's a stellar brew. Yeah, I just cannot fault it. It's absolutely delicious. It's so sad that I've only got this one can of it. And look at the beautiful lacing it's leaving too. Wow. Now I can't comment on the price point, but I happen to know that, yeah, over in the US, you know, in those markets where you can actually get this, it's very competitively priced. Yeah, you really can get some bang for your buck when it comes to beer in America, unlike this country where you pay through the nose for it. Yeah, occasionally we get a few beers, you know, slip through the cracks that are a good price, well, in Australian terms, but, you know, they're few and far between and they don't tend to last very long. I don't know why. But anyway, look, I'm really enjoying Schaefer. I never thought I'd see the day where I got to try this, and, you know, it's so great that I'm able to have it on this All-American Beer Month. Yeah, America's oldest lager beer, as Ken says. Alright, well, yeah, I'm blown away by this. It's absolutely fantastic. Alright, so let me have one final gulp and give Schaefer a score out of 10. Okay, well, all in all, an absolutely stellar brew, you know, a fine example of its style. Yeah, heck, it should be more popular than it is, but I guess it all comes down to marketing these days. Yeah, and yeah, people are generally sheep, particularly here in Australia. So, in terms of a score out of 10, I'd have to give Schaefer a solid 10 out of 10. So there you go, folks. Definitely one to add to your list. A true American heritage brand as well. Okay, well, that's it for me. I'm just going to kick back and enjoy the rest of this Schaefer and wish that I had more. Alright, so I'll see you again real soon for another All-American beer review. And until that time, fare thee well, all.